Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had an awesome weekend. We still got baseball cranking and dance going on and track and doing all the things. But it's been super, super fun. It's great going out to see my kids compete and seeing them struggle and seeing them try to figure it out and all of those things. And that leads us into our topic that we'll be running through for the next really 2 months. Okay, like the next 4 sessions, we'll be talking about this. We just finished up trust and diving into that. And now we're leading into responsibility. And for me, this is one of the biggest characteristics that I look for. Everyone that I try to emulate, that I'm always focused on, because this is where I see it's at. And when I'm talking about responsibility right now, I'm not talking about what you do. I'm talking about what you own. Because see, that's where I want to sit. Because when we sit about thinking about what we own, that's when we begin to take power back in our life. And so I want you to reflect on your life. When something goes wrong, where's the first place your mind goes? Like not what you say out loud, right? Or not what you know you should do, but where does your mind go? Is the first place, does it go to, hey, what's your part? What can I do different right now to fix this? Or do you begin to explain it away with why something happened? Like, what's my part in this issue, or why did it happen? Because one leads to growth, and the other just leads to, like I said, explanation or justification. And when we're explaining things away, this is where most of us sit. Most of us sit here because it doesn't require us to change. It doesn't require any work. But see, ownership, it doesn't show up when we're doing things well. Ownership shows up when things are difficult, when they're challenges. Like that's the test. Okay, as you all know, I'm back coaching in high school baseball, and I hear it all the time. Like a kid makes an error, a kid strikes out looking, right, or whatever, and they begin to explain it away. Oh, the field was bad, or the sun was here, or the ump missed this call, whatever it is. And when they do that, they're giving an excuse. They're giving their power to something else, and there's no growth. But see, as coaches, we're not any better, because I can come in and say, they're not locked in, they're not focused. And see, as soon as I do that, my mind goes to explaining something instead of figuring out what's my part in it. Okay, like I'm coaching phenomenal boys right now, young men. They're awesome. I love them all. I will tell you, we are not at the team concept that I want yet. Not what I envision, not where I see. We don't have all of the kids bought in that are willing to do whatever the team needs, or that the trust, like it's not there. And it could be really easy for me to explain it away. I could blame it on the other coach that I took over for. I could blame it on parents. I could blame it on the community with where we live, right? There's all of these things that I could blame it on, or explain it on. But when I do that, now I'm giving my power away. But this is me. Like, I've got to do things differently. As a staff, we have to do things differently. And it's like, what's my part in it? Okay, there's a great book I'm sure many of you have read by Jocko Willink called Extreme Ownership. And in this book, Jocko just talks about these SEAL training sessions that were going on. And they were all divided into teams. And this one team was just continuously getting beat, right? Getting beat. And after they got beat, the leader, instead of coming in and giving an excuse or explaining it away, he took ownership for it, right? That he was not communicating effectively enough. He was not following through. He was not having the hard conversations. He was not developing the plan or executing the plan. And when the leader took ownership of that, things began to change. And then this group that was always losing began to win. See, the environment didn't change. The challenge didn't change. The leader changed. And so where in your life right now are things not where you want them to be? Right? If you look at your team, if you don't have the team you want, well, have you not been clear? Have you not been following through? Have you not been having hard conversations? Right? If you look at your family and it's not where you want it to be, well, have you been present? Have you been intentional? Or have you just kind of been showing up? Or maybe in your life, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed. Well, who's the one that's setting that schedule? Who's the person that's saying yes to things? And so for these next 2 weeks, what I want us focusing on is, it's nothing crazy, is just awareness of where your mind goes. do you start explaining it away, or do you figure out your part of that? Not all of it, because there's so many outside things that are going on. You don't have full control of it, but what's your part, and what of that can you own? Because as soon as you get there, now you take that power back and you can start changing things in your life. And so I really want you to reflect on the awareness, because most people don't change because they can't, or because they don't want to. People want to be great. It's really because they're unaware. They're unaware that they're giving an excuse. They're unaware that they're explaining something away. They're unaware that they're not owning it, right? And so when we can have that clarity of what we need to own, right, and then we start to get into action, things begin to change. So the next 2 weeks, just being really clear on where your mind's going, like what do you need to own, figuring out like where are you owning it and where you're not, right? Like that's the focus as we get through here. And so as we get together with your groups, man, coming in and talk about it, like I shared some with me with baseball, where we got to go and what I need to own, and man, we're devising a plan and what we're going to move forward, and all those things coming into this. I mean, hopefully we get to keep playing here in the postseason, but if not, as we roll in the summer, moving forward. So love you all, appreciate you all, go kill it, and we'll talk soon.